speak English? Then click here.
Sprichst du?
Good. Bip. It's your choice if you want to follow Lucy or me.
Congratulations! You've made an excellent choice. Excellent!
So, Lisa's mother is 2 years younger than her father and 24 years older than Lisa. How old?
Oh, what a disaster, Charlie Brown! My grandma's coming to visit, and she hates my blanket. What should I do?
Just hide it.
You don't know my grandma. She'll find my blanket no matter where I put it.
Then just leave your blanket here. It'll be safe with me.
Well, at least I can visit it whenever I want to. Okay.
Don't worry. It's totally safe here.
Well, at least now it's safe lying on your desk. My blanket will miss me. I can tell.
It's only for a few days, Linus. Then you'll get your blanket back.
Hey, that's not fair. How do you think Grandma will feel about not being able to take Linus's blanket away? My stupid brother really did hide his even stupider blanket at Charlie Brown's. That's really interesting. No one here? Very good. Then I can confiscate the blanket. How strange. It should be lying on the desk, but it isn't there. Rats! I want to snatch Linus's blanket and it's not there. Will you help me find the blanket? It can't simply have disappeared. If you click here, you can play the game in German. If you click on this button, you can play the game in English. You can change the volume here. If you click here, the music stops. If you click here, the game stops. If you want to continue playing, click on Snoopy again. All the games that you have already found are stored here. All the things that you might need later on are collected here. You can check how Snoopy is doing on the Snoopy meter. You can end the game here. I know that hat from somewhere. It belongs to that crazy magician. Great idea! This is where I'll put all the things which might be needed for a professional blanket search. Typical Charlie Brown. He hides the baseball scorecards under his bed. The blanket has to be somewhere. Perhaps I'll find the blanket in the living room? The blanket has to be someplace. The only thing in here is a brochure for hair care products.
And so, an essay about George Washington. George Washington was a great man. He probably had some faults, but if he did, I don't know what they were. Our subject, if I had a pony. If I had a pony, I would saddle it and quickly ride far away from this school. Oh boy, that's the surest way to an F.
Oh, how beautiful! A crystal ball. How perfect! That way the ball can't roll away. The blanket has to be someplace. Maybe someone took it? What nerve! In the end, I'm the one who decides when and where to confiscate Linus's blanket. Sunglasses? I can probably still use the glasses. Besides, I look great in glasses. I'm curious as to what's going on in the kitchen. What's that? What brought this crazy dog into the kitchen? Nothing. Just canned food. Cheese, sausage and salami, drinks, 2 yogurts. Very nice, but no blanket. The kitchen is a mess, but what can you expect from a dog whose owner is a blockhead? Stupid Beagle, come out and hand over the blanket right now. Snoopy, come out. What a nuisance. Help me catch Snoopy. Would you like some advice from me? Then click here. If you would like the game to be easy, click here. If you click here, the game is fairly difficult. Watch out, Snoopy, the game's starting now. Well done, super, we got him. Oh, finally. Rats, that's really just a napkin. By the way, you know perfectly well that when I say sit, you're supposed to sit down. Snoopy, sit! This crazy dog is going to drive me completely nuts. Ah, the great Houndini. One of the great Houndini's magic shows. Oh my, and there's Pepper and Patty. Hey, what's that she's wearing around her neck? That's the... Let's go, we have to see her right away. By the way, if you think I'm a fool and you just want to see the magic show, then things could get pretty uncomfortable for you. Where did Pepper and Patty go?
Let me out! What are you doing? Turn me back into myself, now!
From a psychological point of view, this would be a very interesting case of split identity to study. But we better just help her right away. You can use the arrow to put Pepper and Patty back in order. Click on the arrow and the body part behind the flap slides 1 box further. You can use the handles to open the flaps and see how far you've already progressed. All of the flaps spring open when Pepper and Patty is whole again. Here, it's easier. Here, the game is more difficult.
10. I'm taking it easy.
Well, it's time to get busy.
I want to get out! I can't take it anymore! It's horrible!
in here.
Hurry up!
Why are you taking...
I can't take it anymore!
It's horrible. Thank you. Boy, am I mad! My goodness, don't get all worked up.
What are you doing?
Give me the blanket. After all, it belongs to my brother. What's that?
It's my Girl Scout scarf!
Oh my goodness, a Girl Scout scarf.
She's nuts!
It seems like I've already looked everywhere for the blanket. And that great Houndini was no help. He was just a silly beagle. Well, what's that? Take a look. It's Charlie Brown's library card. How strange. It wasn't lying here earlier. Somebody probably borrowed the card and just brought it back. And perhaps this somebody also took Linus's blanket. It couldn't have been Charlie Brown. He's at the movies. Who then? The best thing to do would be to ask at the library. Snoopy, are you certain you're allowed to come in here? Well, yes. I actually wanted to find out who borrowed books with Charlie Brown's card. But there's no one here. Huh? Ah, good day, Miss Librarian. Do you perhaps know who borrowed books with this card? Thank you very much, ma'am, and have a good day. So according to the librarian, a little girl was here who borrowed a lot of books with the card. The books the girl looked at are still lying on the table where she sat. The librarian could no longer recall where the girl sat, but she could very clearly recall one of the books which is lying on this table here. We still just have to find the book which is lying on one of these tables. You'll help me, won't you? Should the search be super easy? Then click here. If the search should be difficult, then click here.
Easy like always.
Everything's fine. And so, the librarian described the book like this. The book gives girls practice tips for a popular American sport played with a bat. If you no longer know which book we're looking for, then click here. Come on, hurry up, I haven't got all day. Robinson Crusoe. Perhaps the book I'm looking for is lying here? How to Train Your Master, a guide for the modern dog. I haven't been in there yet. Well, on which table could the book be lying? Baseball for girls. Excellent. Outstanding. Well, then that's the table the mysterious girl sat at. Let's have a look. Recycling remnants, an easy way to make plush animals. Or Using remnants. 1,000 good ideas for the thrifty housekeeper. I can now assume, if the blanket thief sat here, then she's definitely interested in handicraft. And blankets. Well, what could that be? Sally's hair ribbon! Indeed! I think I'll go visit Sally. Sally's no longer around. I wonder if Linus's blanket has already been turned into a plush animal. Which would be a really presumptuous thing to do, considering that that's my job. Oh my goodness. What's that? Oh my goodness! Another piece of fabric is lying there. Take a look. Another piece of fabric. How interesting! Well, yeah, another piece of fabric. A paint box? But what I need is a blanket. A book on how to make cute plush animals from out of old scraps of fabric. Well, well. Aha! How to tie ribbons easily. A classic book. Another piece of fabric. How interesting! I'm curious if the pieces fit together. Let's see if we can fit the pieces together. Super! Not bad. Great. Super! Don't give up now. Finished. Apparently it's not Linus's blanket, but a tablecloth. Very pretty. Well, now it wouldn't be a bad idea to find Sally. Perhaps she saw or heard the blanket thief. But where could she be? Yes? What's that? Directions! That's helpful. Now I remember. Today Sally went off to computer camp. In the box you go. Let's quickly head to the bus station. From there, we can get to Sally's camp. Come on, Snoopy, you're coming along. This bus goes directly to computer camp. But where's the bus driver? A beagle as the bus driver? That sounds great. Good. That's exactly where the directions belong. We're off! Oh, brother. Our bus driver could probably use some help. Now we're there, where you see the little bus. And that's the camp. If the game should be really easy, click here. If the game should be difficult, click there. So the bus-driving beagle stops at every corner. Your job is to tell him in which direction he should continue driving. That's what the map's for. On the map, click on the street which Snoopy should drive down next. It's annoying that the bus can't simply drive down every street. These arrows tell you that you can only drive down the street in the direction the arrow is pointing. So, let's start. All right. That's okay. on, Snoopy. This isn't a weekend excursion. It's a serious investigation. Sally has to be in one of these rooms.
No one's allowed in here.
I'm just looking for a missing person.
I don't care. Get lost.
Excuse me?
Leave. End of the announcement.
What nerve! I'm not going to let a tin can boss me around. That's all I need. Now, somehow I have to put this thing out of order. But how?
Stop that. Get lost. It's not that easy to get in here. If the training session should be a bit easier, click here. If the training session should be really difficult, click here. Your job is to find a very specific Linus and click on him. You're about to hear exactly what he looks like and what he's wearing. If, in the meantime, you forget what the figure being searched for looks like, click here. So, now pay careful attention. Which figure is wearing a blue and white striped t-shirt and orange pants?
That was okay.
Well, fine. You're about to have a new problem. Pay attention. Which figure is wearing a blue t-shirt and white pants?
You're getting better.
Well, fine. You're about to have a new problem. Pay attention. Where's the Linus figure who's wearing the yellow t-shirt and blue pants?
You did it correctly. Now we can get through. Let me see if I can find Sally someplace. How exciting! A computer drawing game. Here, one can paint in figures with the computer. If you want to continue looking for Sally, click here. Previous delete. Print. Next back.
Look at that. She looks like a zombie.
mine. Hello, Sally. Why aren't you drawing that picture on the computer?
It's quicker this way, see?
Sally, your logic never ceases to amaze me. Listen, Sally, you didn't see somebody take Linus's blanket from Charlie Brown's desk, did you?
Yes, I took it.
You? Really?
Of course. Without his blanket, my sweet Babu is entirely helpless.
And so, where's the blanket now?
I sent it to him at home with the express mail. It's a valuable object. It should be there this afternoon.
Well, then Grandma could still get what she wants. All she has to do is open the mailbox and inspect Linus's package. Now I'm really wondering if the package is still in the mailbox. Empty. Grandma must have already picked up the mail. I'd still like to know if Grandma really was the one who got the package. I'll just ring and ask her. Hello, Grandma. Did a package arrive for Linus this afternoon? Oh, you weren't even home this afternoon? Too bad. You sure would have liked the package. Yes, Grandma. I'm going to go play now. Thank you. What a nuisance. But perhaps the neighbors signed for the package. Hello, Schroeder.
Hello, Lucy. Hello, Snoopy.
Oh, Schroeder. Have you ever thought of me as a melody which echoes on in your mind for a long time?
And on and on and on.
Why are artists so difficult? Schroeder? How typical. He's not paying any attention to me at all. And I wanted to ask him about the package.
Did you have to do that, Snoopy? Look at my notes. They're scattered all over the room.
Oh, Schroeder, you're cute when you get mad. But don't worry, everything will be fine. You'll help him, won't you? Snoopy made a mess of Schroeder's music. Now it's time to clean up this mess.
It works like this. These are the notes we have to find. Now you'll hear a few of the melodies which are hovering in the room. Let me see if I've already found them. Well, that wasn't it. Have you forgotten exactly what melody I played? Click on me, and I'll play the melody again for you. If the game shouldn't be so difficult, click here. Here, it'll be a bit more difficult. Good, not so difficult. Well done. You found the notes I played.
Thanks.
A stroke of luck.
So, done. But why are you really here?
Oh, Schroeder, was a package for Linus delivered here? His blanket's inside.
I don't know anything about a package. But look around if you want.
A prize for the best interpretation of Beethoven's Symphony No. 3. My Schroeder. I'll just peek into the hall. My infallible intelligence tells me that the package is lying around here somewhere. It's in there. It's not in there.
Well, did you find the package?
Not quite. Schroeder. I'll just... The package is definitely not in Schroeder's room. Ah, this is the way to the kitchen. Who knows? Maybe someone left the package in the kitchen. Artist families are known to be unpredictable. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Ah, Schroeder's mother has a weakness for cherry yogurt, but she doesn't save packages in the fridge. And what if the package has simply disappeared? What if I never find it? Oh, nonsense. I'll find it. And that's that. The package wasn't in the kitchen. Too bad. A ladder! Ah, there's the package. I knew it. I can't reach it. I'm going to lose my marbles today. This is certainly not the kind of work for a sweet thing like me. So, I've almost got you now. Here it is. I have it. Schroeder, look! The blanket! Finally!
Then my mother was the one who had the package. My sweet Babu. What's that?
A letter from Sally which came with it. What was that? That came from your room.
Disaster!
Snoopy broke the Beethoven bust. Well, it's not such a big deal. It was only made of plaster.
Okay, Mom, see you later. First, let me relax a little.
It's hard to defeat so many competitors.
Sit at the floor, Skippy.
Good idea. It's back to the blanket. Who was that? Who stole the blanket? It was just lying here.
Well, Lucy, you just seem to be driving the blanket away from you.
That can't be. I always get what I want, and now I want the blanket.
Fine. Let's proceed logically. Who could have taken the blanket?
I have no idea. Maybe Beethoven.
I have it. My mother. She's always cleaning up. Unfortunately, she's gone right now.
Well, that's just great. And where did your mother go?
I have no idea.
Maybe I can find a clue in the kitchen about where Schroeder's mother went. Of course! Schroeder's mother threw the blanket in the garbage.
Let's see.
So much for that. Adults don't always act logically.
They don't do that.
A shopping list. In the box you go. Maybe your mother was thinking about the meals she wants to make this week. And where does a person typically go when thinking about feeding a hungry family? Well,
I have no idea. I don't even know where my mother went.
dear me.
Shopping list. Hey, I know. My mother's at the supermarket. She forgot her shopping list, as usual.
Finally. Come on, Snoopy. We have to get to the supermarket. I'll take the shopping list with me. I love supermarkets. They have their own unique atmosphere. Watch out! They're about to topple over. I'm not going to be the one to pick them all up. Someone abandoned their shopping cart. How careless! Maybe you can use the shopping list to get Schroeder's mother's scent. Quick, let's follow him. Snoopy's already onto Schroeder's mother's tracks. Let's begin. You can steer me to the left or to the right with the arrow keys on your keyboard. But be careful that I don't walk into anything and knock it down. We would then lose a lot of time picking everything up. If the game should be easy, click here. If the game should be difficult, click here. Watch out! Snoopy's off! Good day, ma'am. Are you perhaps Schroeder's mother? How nice! I just wanted to ask you if you might have found a blanket? No, you're mistaken. That wasn't an ordinary cleaning rag. That was my brother's security blanket. I should look in the kitchen cupboard? Thank you kindly. Quick, it's back to Schroeder's. A cleaning bucket, mop rags, a scrub brush, everything's there. Except Linus's blanket. What a total nuisance! What am I supposed to do with an old t-shirt? That's just an ordinary mop rag. Interesting. The window's open. That means that someone could have come in from the outside. But why would anyone want to steal a bunch of cleaning rags? That doesn't doesn't make sense. Well, my keen intuition told me I should look around out here. Snoopy, you'd better do something to help me right away, or you're going to get to know this fist. A yellow feather. Aha! Give it here. How cute! The crash helmet is so tiny. Good. Then I'll take it with me. Now, where did Snoopy go? Can't he make himself useful just once? Look, a specialist! Woodstock seems to know something. He'd better. Well, great. The blanket is clearly lying somewhere up there in the tree. But I'm not climbing up there. And that's final. Someone has to climb up there, but not me. I knew it! There's a way in which even Snoopy can be useful. At any rate, without our help, those two won't get up there. Click on Snoopy and keep the mouse button pressed down as you guide him through the branches to the treetops. But Snoopy and Woodstock can't bump into anything, or they'll be helicopter salad. If the trip should be easy, click here. If the trip should be a bit harder, click here. Now, let's start. By the way, I'll stay down here and make sure nothing happens to me. Congratulations! You did it! If the blanket's not up there, I'm gonna pound someone. All the games that you have already found are stored here. If you click here, you will return to the previous screen. If you click Victory! There it is! There's the blanket! Finally! Oh, this is so exciting! Great! Now that I finally have the stupid blanket, I don't know if I should bury it, burn it, or tear it apart.
Grandma has finally left! I'm so happy to have you back!
Don't mention it, Linus. Really, it was no problem. What could be more fun for me than saving your blanket? What a crazy day it's been.